Hello, this is Space Lust, and just as I had promised you guys, this is going to be a 100 subs Q&A video with, as you can tell now, a voiceover. So, we've got 8 questions here, and I'm really surprised that I got 8 questions because I really thought that I get only 3 to 4 questions and I'll just wrap up the video in just a minute or two. But I got 8 questions, so thank you guys. Thanks a lot. So, now let's jump into the questions. So, our first question comes from Phantom, and he asks, how old are you? So, Phantom, I'm 16 years old. I was born on August 27th, 2002, in India. Lego Abraham Lincoln asks, would you play something other than SFS? So, yes, I would love to play other space games than SFS, but the thing is, I don't have any other space games. And yes, I'm surely gonna buy them, but it's not now, it's not soon. But all I can tell you is maybe by November next year, you're gonna see me play this. And if I do buy these, I'm gonna buy Simple Rockets too, just to be sure, okay? Yep. Science Games asks, any favorite SFS YouTuber? Yes. Our next question comes from Kessler Space Industries and he asks, what is the most optimal smartphone that any SFS player could play SFS with ease and with budget constraints? I don't know. I really don't know anything about smartphones and I'm not interested in smartphones. That is the reason why I don't know anything, so I don't know. Anyways, moving on, our next question comes from Not Gay Smithy Boy and he asks, if you could go to a planet, which one would you visit? So, the only planets that we can physically visit are the inner rocky planets, and I happen to live on one of them. So, now my choices are now down to three. Let's see. Mercury, it's kind of a boring planet, there's nothing much to do there. And then comes Venus, it's a great planet for research, but it's still boring, but less boring than Mercury. And then comes Mars. See, Mars has great potential for both research and development. It has a great atmosphere to harbor Earth colonies, I mean, human colonies, but that's not the reason why I want to go there. I mean, I know that everyone's going to Mars because it's cool and everyone wants to go there, but no, that's not the reason. The reason is that I want to fix opportunity. See, I love opportunity and it would just take a wave of my palm, or rather my hand, to clean off the dust and just a few tools to repair it and it'll be running again. I love opportunity and I would go there and fix it. Yep, that's what I'm going to do on Mars. Our next question comes from Crispy Nugget, and he asks, "If planets were alive, which one would be your best friend?" So there won't be one best friend. There will be actually two, and they are Neptune and Uranus, and that's because they are left out. I mean, with Saturn and its graceful rings, Neptune, Uranus, Kuiper Belt objects, Pluto, they all felt very left out. But the question mentions only planets, so I'm going to say Neptune and Uranus because they're left out, and the people who are left out often have the greatest stories and the best people I know. So yeah, Neptune and Uranus. Our next question comes from Space Flight Velociraptor, and he asks, when would you think humans can achieve interstellar travel? And I don't think humans can ever achieve interstellar travel because we are not only polluting our own planet, we are also polluting the space around it. See, with every space launch, we are adding more and more space debris into Earth orbit, and if the space debris problem is not checked, this will result in Kessler syndrome. And I know that this Kessler syndrome deserves a separate video of its own, and I'm surely gonna make a separate video about Kessler syndrome. But in this video, I'm just gonna give you an overview. When two pieces of space debris collide, they break off into fragments, and when these fragments collide with other pieces of space debris, they also break up into fragments, and then they collide with other debris, and this starts off a chain reaction, and this goes on happening and happening, and it happens and happens until the Earth is covered by a shell of orbiting fine sand. Just imagine fine sand orbiting the Earth, forming a shell around it. And this would not only hamper us, this would completely stop our advancement into space. And this is happening, and it's happening soon. But there are ways to combat it, and I'll go through the ways in my separate Kessler syndrome video. So, our last question for today also comes from Space Flight Velociraptor, and he asks, how many subscribers do you think you will reach on June next year? So, honestly, I don't know. I really don't know how many subscribers I'll reach by tomorrow. See, because I started this channel in June of 2018, and I've reached 110 subscribers in these 6 months, and this growth is growing. Okay, it's not a steady growth; it's growing with the number of subscribers. So I'm not pretty sure how many reach I'll reach in June, but I'll be happy if I reach about 250 subscribers by June. That'll be a pretty good milestone for me, and it'll also be quite motivating. So yeah, I guess 250 will be the answer. Although I'm not so sure about it, and I don't even know if I'll reach there or I'll just stay stagnant at 200. And I don't know anything about YouTube; it's so fluctuating. So I don't know, but my best guess is 250. Yep. In the end, I would like to thank you guys. Thanks a lot, guys, for staying with me, for sticking with me, and a special thanks to all those who have been with me since the beginning, since I was a very small YouTuber and I had just 10 or 15 subs. So thanks a lot for sticking with me this long, and I have reached 110 subs now. That's all because of your support, of your love, of your motivation. Thanks a lot, guys. And before leaving, I would have to give a huge shout out to these two SFS YouTubers who have been by my side all this time and who have supported me all the time. They are Size Games and Phantom. Please be sure to check out their channel and subscribe if you like their content. Also, if you like my videos and want more historical space flights, then go on to my channel and subscribe to me to help me reach those 250 subs before June.